चक्षुर्मृतमेव तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। गुरवे गौरचन्द्राय राधिकाय तदालये कृष्णाय कृष्णभक्ताय तद्भक्ताय नमो नमः। वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरुवरं श्रीरूपनुगप्रवरं दशरसरसिकं च नारायणं तं पुरं श्रीगुरुचरणं वन्दे रमणकृष्णाय भूतले रूपनुगभक्तिं च कृपामूर्तिं नारायणम् सेवकुञ्जविदे रम्य सुवर्धन गिरोचरा राधाकुञ्जसानन्दे दत्त सेवा प्रदायिनः गुरुं नारायणं तं वन्दे विनोदप्रस्थतं यत्पारस्मृतिमात्रेण तमुदारप्रसीदति वंशकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपासिन्धुभ्यश्च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। नमो महावरण्याय कृष्ण प्रेम प्रदायते कृष्णाय कृष्ण चैतन्य नाम्ने गौरकृष्णे नमः। हे कृष्ण करुणा सिंधु दीनबंधु जगत्पते गोपेशा गोपिका कांत राधा कांत नमोस्तुते। तप्त कंचन गौरंगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये। भक्त्या विहीना परारलक्ष्य क्षिप्तश्च कामारितारङ्गमध्ये कृपामयि त्वं शरणं प्रपन्ना वृन्दे नमस्ते शरणारविन्दे। श्रीकृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासदि गौर भक्तवृन्द। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। कृष्णवल्लभमयसुस्तनन्दरत्नां तात्मकाञ्जलश्रीपरमदायितं गुरुपादपद्म ओम विष्णु पाद सत्य शिष्य भक्ति वेदांत नारायण कृष्ण महाराज श्री कृष्णवल्लभमयसुस्तनन्दरत्नां तात्मकाञ्जलश्रीपरम श्री रूपन गौरी गुरुवर्ग अथमासुस्तनन्दरत्नां वैष्णव। Continue with the reading, Srimad Bhagavat Gita, Chapter 9, Shloka 8. Prakritim sam avastabhya visvijami puna puna bhutagrama imam kritsnam avasham prakrite vasha. Through my prakriti, which consists of the three gunas, I repeatedly create this host of living beings who are bound by their karma, according to their individual natures. Bhagavat. Arjuna may raise the following question. If you are asanga, completely aloof, and nirvikar, free from any transformation, how do you create? Anticipating this question, Shri Krishna speaks this sloka beginning with the word Prakritim. Being situated in my Prakriti and presiding over it, I create a host of jivas who are bound by their past karma, according to their natures of bhava. Akasika Vritti. This material world is a manifestation or transformation of Bhagavan Aparashakti, infinite energy. As far as the jivas are concerned, they are the Sadasta Shakti, or a transformation of the Jiva Shakti, and are eternal, unlike the material world, which is being constantly created. Jiva Shakti is another name for Sadasta Shakti. They are simply put into the womb of material nature, from where they enter various species of life, according to their previous karma, and undergo the results of that karma. Incidentally, it is necessary to say at this point that all species of life, such as animals, birds, and humans, are created at the same time. The modern principle of evolution introduced by Darwin has no foundation whatsoever, and is a completely mistaken belief. This is proven by the fact that even after millions of years, no superior form of human being has evolved, nor has any other living entity evolved surpassed the human species. Even after performing his act of creation, Shri Bhagavan remains completely asanga, aloof from all his activities, nirvikar, without any transformation. The jivas and the material world become manifest only when his energy is transformed. The Buddha is saying that if Dharma's definition was true, then he would Do you see some evolution happening now? Evolution is constantly happening. Why don't we see anything? They say, oh, it takes millions and millions of years. Yeah, but it started millions and millions of years ago. So already millions and billions of years have passed. So it should be continuously happening. So that Darwin evolution is starting now, therefore we have to wait millions of years. No, you're saying it started millions of years ago. So it's already been millions of years. So it's happening slowly. So we can see some transformation, something, but there's nothing. And there's so many things that even Darwin himself, he says, the human eye is so complex, it's so multi-layered, it's not possible that the eyeball itself could have manifested to evolution. And therefore he said, when I think about the eye and its complexity, because I cannot sleep with it. Darwin will lose his sleep over the fact. In contemplating that, it is so complex. Because the evolution way it works is that, according to his theory, that the changes happen in the species which will help them survive more, which is beneficial for their survivability step by step. Like you have these mammals and then there's fishes and then mammals and then slowly evolve and they adopt things which makes them more advanced and help them survive better. Small steps, step by step, and that's how the different species have come. But the eyeball has so many components to it and those components by themselves, without the whole eye, they're useless. So it's not possible that those different parts of the eye would have evolved. They are useless on their own. So it would make no sense for something to evolve into that seed. So Darwin is saying therefore the eye contradicts his philosophy, his theory completely. But this is like people are educated in this way. To believe, think that and evolve from in this way. This is a convenient excuse, a theory to deny God, the main atheist is. Sukanai nacha mamtani karmani nibannanti dhananjaya udasinavat asinam asatkante sukarmasu. Oh Dhananjaya, since I remain detached from such acts as creation, like a neutral observer, these actions cannot bind me. Krishna himself never directly involved in creation. Through his potencies, he is doing all these things. The following question may be raised. If you like the jiva, perform karma action, why do you not become bound by it? Sri Bhagavan responds to this question with the present shloka, beginning with the word nacha. It is only attachment to acts such as creation which causes bondage, but I am not attached. Being aptakam, my every desire is satisfied. This is why Sri Bhagavan says, Udasina Bhat. I remain indifferent to all such acts such as creation. Just as a person who is indifferent to others does not become involved in their miseries and lamentations. This is like the sadhu. Sadhus always remain indifferent to the worldly activities, suffering of the jivas. People have so many worldly problems, this thing, that thing. So many tensions. They themselves do bad things. Steal someone else's money. They cause harm to other people, they cheat, this and that. Then they find themselves in a pickle, find themselves in a deep problem. And they come to the sadhus, they want to say, oh, I want to ask you to say something, I want to speak to you in private. I want to invite now, Guru Husband. What private? The temple is my home, this is my privacy. Now you speak in front of everybody. Thakur is here in front of him. I have no privacy apart from this temple. Temple life, my seva. Then they'll say, oh, this problem, that problem, this person is trying to kill me, this one, I have this issue, that issue. I stole this person's money, I cannot go back to my country. So many things that may be. The Vaishnava, what they'll say. The reason why we left our house and things to avoid all of this. Now you bring them here. No. They remain detached from all these things. They don't want any involvement. No, they want to hear, no, they care. You should come to sadhu free from any garbage and baggage. Just come with your faith, with your heart, and offer that to sadhu. You expect for material results, material solutions, fixes, then you come to the wrong place. Because material problems have no end, they're not possible to fix. Therefore, by Guru and Vaishnava, we never get involved, we truly remain indifferent. Sometimes people may come to, ordinary people may come to Prabhupada with some Vaishnavas, they come to them with some worldly things. They're like local people. Then their Shraddha is like that. But they come in with a simplicity. Then Guru Vaishnava may hear them, may give some solution to them. But they try to make them involved in the temple. But certain people who have a highlighted card, they know better and they can't do better. For such people, then Vaishnava, Guru Vaishnava will never entertain. And even for ordinary people, Guru Vaishnava, they never really. If they see that someone is coming with a mood of, oh, I need a material solution, then also they will not help. If they're coming with a simple mood and they want to do some service and they want to help temple, but they have also some issue, then Guru Vaishnava may help them. But people who are trying to come to Guru Vaishnava with the wrong motive, then remain detached. It's called Udasina, but remain indifferent. Krishna, he creates his creation through his potencies, because of the Jiva. The Jiva is the cause, not Krishna. Therefore, Krishna, he doesn't get involved. You wanted this, you desired this, now you have it. Now you have to deal with it. Like Dhruva Maharaj. He desired a kingdom greater than his great grandfather, and Narayan gave him that. You asked for it, now you get it. Prakash Giridhari. Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur calls Krishna as saying, "Oh Dhananjaya, all these actions cannot bind me. I always remain detached from such actions, like one who is indifferent, although I am not actually indifferent. Rather, I am always absorbed in my own blissful spiritual activity. Only my external potency, Maya, and the Tassa Shakti, both of which indirectly nourish my transcendental bliss, create various kinds of beings. My Sarup is not disturbed by these Shaktis. Whatever action the Jivas perform under the influence of my Maya, indirectly helps to enliven my purely divine blissful pastimes. Thus, my attitude toward mundane activities is like that of an unconcerned observer." Bhagavan is unconcerned. No, this suffering, this karma is temporary. Why should he worry about it? Why should he get involved? It is meaningless. On the greater scale of things, it is nothing. The material world will be destroyed and created so many times. Why is he going to scratch his head about some mundane issues? He has no concern, no. He knows that Jivas are unlimited with the unlimited desire. They don't have to experience the suffering. Then they may give it up. They may then come into sadhu sangha by some good fortune. Maya adhyakshena prakriti suyate sacharacharam. Kesunena kamteya jagati parivartate. This is an important sloka here. Gurudev marked this sloka. He said, "Oh Kaunteya, it is under my direction that the entire cosmic manifestation and all moving and non-moving beings are brought forth by Maya Shakti. For this reason, the material world is created again and again." So we're saying that under Maya adhyakshena prakriti suyate sacharacharam. Hedunena kaunteya jagati parivartate. It's because of the Suyata Sa Chara Achara. Because of the Jivas. Jivas are causing this creation again and again. Bhagavat. If Arjuna raised the doubt, I cannot believe that you, being the creator of this public manifestation, are so indifferent. Sri Bhagavan speaks this shloka beginning with the words Maya Adhyapshana to remove his doubt. Adhyapshana Maya. Adhyapshana Maya means I am just the instrumental cause. It is the material nature which creates the entire moving and unmoving material world. My function is only to provide overhead, just as the prakriti, energy or administration of kings like Ambarish perform their royal duties. There, the king is indifferent and simply represents the kingdom. Just as subjects will not be able to act without the existence of the royal throne, in the same way, the material nature will not be able to perform any function without the elements that are symptomatic of my existence. That is, without me, my presiding over it. Hetunanena means this material world is repeatedly created only because I preside over it. So there is an inseparable relation. If Bhagavan doesn't sanction, then nothing will go on. At the same time, he is only the instrument. He is creating this world due to the nature of the jiva's desire and to facilitate them. All the elements, everything, Bhagavan has created them. But this is out of a necessity. He remained indifferent. Prakashika Vritti. Bhagavan is the master of the material modes and the superintendent of Maya. He is the instrumental cause of material nature, and he also provides the overhead and acts such as creation. It's only by his inspiration of his glance that material nature can repeatedly create this world of moving and unmoving beings. Material nature receives the power to create from him alone because it is under his control. Inert matter cannot perform the function of creation by itself. Similarly, islands can burn by contact with fire, but not independently, capable of burning without the potency of the fire. Krishna is therefore the root cause of the material world. Inert nature can be compared to the nipples like bags hanging from the neck of a goat. They are only for external show. There is no milk to be had from them. So Maya, she gets her potency from Krishna. It's property. It has, everything is there. But only when Krishna desires, then it comes to life. And Krishna, therefore, he desires to create this material world because of the desire of the jiva. The jiva has an independent desire, therefore he is facilitating the jiva. 11. Avajananti mam mura manusiktanam ashritam param bhavam ajananta mam bhuta maheshwari. Another famous verse. When I appear in my human-like form, foolish people without mundane intelligence disrespect me, because they cannot comprehend my nature as the Supreme Lord of all being. Bhavanuvad. Arjuna may raise the following doubt. It is true that you are none other than Karana Dakashai, Mahapurush, whose form is Satchidananda, who pervades unlimited universes, and who is famous for creating each universe by your own nature. Some persons, however, upon having darshan of your human form as the son of Vasudeva, do not accept your supreme position. To remove Arjuna's doubts,
Here is giving a part.
To remove Arjuna's doubt, Sri Bhagavan speaks this sloka beginning with Avajananti Mam. They derive me only because they do not know the supreme nature of my visible human-like form, whose sarup is even superior to that of great personalities like Karunakasai Vishnu. What type of sarup? Bhagavan answers, I am Bhuta Maheshwaram, the great controller of Bhuta, Brahma, which is Satya Sarup, the embodiment of truth. In other words, I am Param Satya Sarup, the embodiment of the highest truth. The Amarkos dictionary defines Bhuta as a substance which is covered by earth. Muktok Smar Avrite Bhutam. The Gopal Tapani Shruti says Sri Govinda in his Satchidananda Vigraha is sporting in the kunjas of immortal trees in Sri Vrindavan. And I, the Marut Devas of the air, satisfy him with great eulogies. In this connection, Srimad Bhagavatam 9 times says, Paramatma Nare Kritihi. The Satchidananda nature of my human form is only glorified by my pure Bhaktas who are well versed in my tattva and who know that I pervade the entire universe in this body alone. This was observed by Mother Yashoda in my childhood. Twice, Krishna showed his Vishnu to Mother Yashoda. One time when Krishna was a small baby, Mother Yashoda had him in her lap, and Krishna yawned, and when he yawned, Krishna looked into the mouth, Mother Yashoda looked into Krishna's mouth, and then she saw the whole universe there. And then she saw that she was wandering in the universe also, going here and there, here and there. Everything. Then she finally, while wandering in the universe, she came to Brajmanda, and then there she saw herself holding Krishna. And then when she came, then she returned. When she had Krishna's darshan again, then she returned to her. And she thought, oh, maybe some spirit, some ghost, anything else. Like affected Krishna. Then she did some, put Krishna in blind cloth, reflecting beads, did some words, she created some words and kavachas to protect Krishna. Another time is when Krishna he Brahmanda God, then Krishna ate some earth. And Dauvaya saw this and he went and told Mother Yashoda, oh, Krishna is eating earth, eating mud again. Then Mother Yashoda said, hey Krishna, you eat earth? And Krishna said, no, but he cannot speak it because he has mouth, he doesn't want to open his mouth. Open your mouth. No. Then Mother Yashoda by force going and opening Krishna's mouth. Then what did she see? That time actually what happened is Acharya described that Krishna, he doesn't want to get caught. He's afraid that if he gets caught, then Mother Yashoda will eat or do anything. So then that time, the Yogamaya Shakti of Krishna, knowing that Krishna's desire, then she created this universe. And again, Mother Yashoda was caught up in that mystery. And then, just like before, then she came out of that, and then she was like, oh my, what am I But just before she began thinking that, oh, maybe my son is something special, maybe he is the Supreme Personality of God. Before that thought would come into her mind, then again Yogamaya covered Mother Yashoda. And that took away that scene. Then she snapped out of it, and then she took 4 brahmanas and made Krishna bathe in cow dung and urine and dahi and all these things. And Krishna is like suffering so much. And he's thinking to himself, this is the last time I ever showed up my universal form. This is what happened. This is the reaction. I'm very upset. Cow dung, bad smell. You cow dung, bad smell. Krishna don't like it. And after doing all that, the Mother Yashoda now then she looking in Krishna's mouth, seeing everything not happy. Okay, now we have warded off this ghost. So therefore Bhagavat says, Paramatma Narekriti. Supreme Lord Himself, He is acting like an ordinary child. He is Purna Brahma Sanatana. He has become like the friends of the Brajavasis. Ho Bhagyam Nanda Govata Yogasam Yan Mitlam Paramanandam Purna Brahma Sanatana. Brahma Gopala Vesham. Parabrahma himself is like an ordinary cowherd boy. But those who are foolish, Mura, then Avajananti, they do not know, they cannot recognize and do not respect also. See, Rick Swami Maharaj's purport, then he gives emphasis on this word Mura. Rascals, nonsense, foolish people. They neglect Krishna. They think themselves so qualified. They're so proud. I think they know everything. Therefore they neglect Krishna. This is the problem. Chamatkar and Namaskar. People may see some wonder, some opulence, and they become humble. But Krishna is ordinary human-like form. They don't respect. He has 4 hands. Narayan, no, he has Bhagavan. If Krishna has form, then they go. He is like ordinary. He is like us. Krishna is a very lusty person. Doing lastly and this that. They cannot realize and understand Krishna's glory. That's the problem. Jivas, they see any wonder and the extraordinary, then they're in awe, shock. Then they have developed some respect. But everything which is like Bhagavat and human life, then no, they cannot respect properly. They have some doubt. Oh, Krishna really is Bhagavan? Like Brahma. So Krishna really, he's walking around with Krishna has Juta, yogurt in his hand. Not eating like it. Juta mouth, Juta hand, sometimes falling here. Krishna moving like the ordinary child, like baby. Brahma, look, this is Bhagavan. Why is Brahma is Brahman? First Brahman, original Brahman, you know all Brahminical culture, Brahminical rules, everything. They were making hands, Juta. You can see, even Gurudev, he was very, even probably Vaishnava, they were very big about this. See, many times when Guru, whenever it's possible, then they were making the hand. Even Muri, first prize, they just provide it. They never make their hand Juta. Only Prasadi. If we touching Prasadi, it's Prasadi. But Juta, if you touch your hand, it becomes Juta. But Gurudev, if it's possible, he's eating everything without touching it. If necessary, it's like rice and dal, okay, then we touch it. But it's like namkeen or chickpea, puri, just throwing it in his mouth. There's no need, your hand never been touched. It is said, according to the mode of nature, that's how you make your hand dirty. Sudras and Antyajas, when they eat, the whole hand is dirty, prasad. They eat like lectures. Sam used 2 hands like this. Eating with 2 hands. You never eat with the left hand. So, then, if you go to Vaishyas go up to here. They won't make the palm dirty, they can make people dirty. Kshatriyas, they will make up to 2 lines dirty. Brahmans, they only make the tips of the fingers dirty like this. This is how Brahminical they are. They are very Bhakta. So I think Gurudev also very like that. Very more than Brahman. Today born Brahman, but also you cannot categorize Vaishnava as Brahman by society. They are transcendental aprapita, transcendental personality, eternal bright classes. So people, if there is no opulence, there is no splendor and wonder, people they cannot find the respect. Therefore, Guru Vaishnava, they know this respect. It cannot be a cheap thing. That is also respect that comes through that way. It is not deep. It is only based on some wonder. And when that conditional wonder is no more there, then it is like a superficial Shraddha. So the Vaishnava, they know that real Shraddha will come from hearing Harikatha, hearing the glories of Krishna and the Brajavasis. Therefore, Guru Vaishnava, they speak Harikatha in such a way that deep Shraddha enters in the heart. They have to look beyond all these externalities. In this way, they become very fixed in Bhakti. Therefore, Gurudeva speaks of Brajkatha, Braj Leela Katha, that automatically deep Shraddha will awaken in the heart. Now, anyone who hears Harikatha, anyone who hears Harikatha from Gurudeva, his followers, they don't want even to hear Harikatha about Krishna having 4 hands, Narayan's robe. There is no rasa there, no happiness there. We only want to hear passion of Krishna in different form. His sweet Braj Leela. Even his Dwarka Leela, Mathura Leela, these also not palatable. Sometimes we touch these Leelas, but reality, Gaudiya Vaishnava, they only really they desire to hear this blessed. And this is the mood of a Raghunaga Sara. Krishna Smaram Janam Chasya Prayasna Nija Samihita Tat Kata Arata Chaso Puriya Basa Prajasna. A Raghunaga Sara, or even a Sara who is aspiring to be a Raghunaga Sara, what he will do? That Krishna Smaram Janam Chasya. He will remember Krishna but along with his mystic associate. Krishna Nija Samitam Tat Kata Aratas Chaso. He will hear Harikatha not only of Krishna, but he will hear Harikatha about that Parika, whom he aspires to be like. Those in Vatsalya Ras, they will hear Harikatha about Nanda and Yashoda. Those who are in Sapyadas, they will hear Harikatha about Madhu Mangala, Subal, Sudam, Sudam, Vasudam, like this. Those who are in Madhurya, they will hear Harikatha about the Braj Gopis. So they will hear about the Kinkaris, Palidas, Srimati. Tat Kata Arha Chaso Puriyar Bhasa Marjasta. While constantly residing in Braj, not physically possible then mentally. Therefore, this desire to hear this Braj Katha is symptomatic that one is associating with Raghunaga Saras. This desire will not come by itself. This is because the Vaishnavas themselves, they are so steeped in this Braj Katha, therefore they are always speaking it. And that belief, that desire also enters into their hearts, and therefore we also interact. Without hearing this Harikatha, this Braj Katha, then it is not possible to ever enter onto this path of Raghunaga Bhakti. The word Param Bhava also means supreme existence, or the pure transcendental Satchidananda form. In the Amartya dictionary, the words Bhava, Sabha, and Abhipraya are defined as synonymous. The word Param Bhava, supreme nature, is also described in a more specific way as Mama Bhuta Maheshwaram. I am the supreme controller and the creator of a host of beings such as Lord Brahma. Unlike the jivas, my body is not different from me, Parameshwar. That is, I am indeed that very same Brahma. Sri Shukadeva Goswami, who knows my tattva states, he displayed a body that can only be known by the Vedas. Third kind of Srimad Bhagavatam. Therefore, persons like you, Arjuna, who know my tattva, have faith in this statement. Sanskrit is like that. Words, they are very synonymous. Therefore, it is very hard to understand the sutra or the shloka without its proper context. In reality, without the guidance of the Vaishnavas, you cannot really truly understand the proper context. The Shastra is to be understood not only that shloka in its own right, but in the context of the whole chapter, in the whole Grantha itself. And in that Grantha, in the whole body of Vedic literature. For instance, if you take a shloka from Linga Puran, which is Tamasic Puran, which is a Tamasic Puran, Therefore, in terms of the whole Vedic literature, it is very far away from the Nirguna Purana. Therefore, anything that is Srimad Bhagavat, therefore anything that is there in the Linga Purana has to be scrutinized very carefully. It cannot be taken in face value. It should be understood in what context. And mostly we see that there are so many statements there that are actually not in language of Srimad Bhagavat. Therefore, they cannot be accepted. Therefore, the Vaishnavas understand that these are only to encourage the tamasic doers. That is why they have been spoken in such way. That's why they are contradicting the statements in the Nirguna Purana, Amar Purana, Srimad Bhagavat. Therefore, we can understand for what it is. Similarly, with Rajasic Sattvic Purana also. And then there are, in the beginning of the Gita, we spoke about this. There are different things you have to understand. What is the conclusion? What is the beginning? The repetition? All these things are discussed there. Anyhow, so here, we will stop here now and we will continue after again tomorrow. Bandhav is going to give also a long purport on this verse. Gaudamananda Hare Hare Vivo Jai Shri Guru Pada Padma Ki Jai Guru Parampara Ki Jai Sachidananda Gaur Hare Ki Jai Saparshada Gaur Hare Ki Jai Vrindavan Dham Ki Jai Harinam Sankirtan Ki Jai Nandamani Vaishnavi Nidhaya Gaudamananda Hare Hare Vivo. Maharaj,